everybody, happy Monday. Today is Monday, September 21st, 2009, and our model today is called a pretty peacock, and it's using 2 sheets of origami paper that we're going to be putting together to create our peacock. You will also need a pair of scissors to make one small little cut. So gather up your supplies and then we'll go ahead and get started on this one. This model starts out using the bird base, which we've done many times up to this point in the year. So let me go through it very quickly to get you to the point where we can start this model, because we have a lot to fit into a short amount of time today. You're going to start out with your piece of paper with the white side facing up. Fold it in half in both directions, horizontally and vertically. Then open it back up, flip it around, and fold it in half on the diagonal. Open that back up, and when you do that, it will start to fold in on itself into a smaller square, which we've come to learn is called the square base. Now we proceed on from here to do our bird base by first folding your piece over slightly just to create a guideline, and then folding the 2 sides over to that center line. Crease it down, take the top portion, fold that over, and also crease it down. Open it all back up, lift that flap so it starts to bend along that top crease. You get that little baby bird mouth effect. Push in on the sides, and fold it down along those creases that you made, those guideline creases, so it flattens down. Then flip your piece around and do the same thing on the opposite side. Fold it over, fold into the center, fold the top down, open the whole thing up, let it bend along that line, push in on the little baby bird mouth, and flatten it down. When you're done, your piece will look like this. This is the bird base. The bottom will be split and the top will be solid. Now, holding your piece with the split sides to the bottom, fold each one of them backwards, starting at the center point and angling out. So fold each of them back like this, and press down on the crease. Fold them back down again, and then use those creases as a guideline so that you can take these and flip them all the way up inside and out along the same angle that you just created, but now you've flipped them, reversed them to the inside like that. So here I go. I've opened it up. I'm using those little lines that I just created, flipping it up to the inside. Now you're going to fold each one of these sides over, and the way you know you have it correct is you're going to take this point here and fold it down so that it is flush with this line there, and then continue to fold it all the way up. So you'll see this flap does not go all the way to the center line here. So here on this side, the point, you're folding it over and down so that it's flush along here, and then flattening it out up to the point at the top. Next, take each one of these pieces on the bottom and fold the top flap, top portion of it, up, like so, on both sides, like this, and then fold these edges to the center. So you're folding 1 and 2 to the center, and then on this side, same thing, one side and the other side. to the center. And then finally, fold this whole thing down and open it up. So your one side will look like this, the other side will look like this. Now take your piece and fold it in half to the back, like this. And then on these two pieces here, which are the legs of your peacock, what I suggest you do is first make a fold in both directions, about that far down, and then about 1/4 of an inch or so below that, make another fold back and forth. And now what you're going to do is to sort of accordion pleat that up. But by doing those two folds together, you'll know that when you do this on both sides, you've done it and matched it up on both sides. And then next, in the direction of the smaller point here, you're going to bend the feet portion backwards and to the front. So in both sides, you're just going to bend them backwards, very tiny little bits, and to the front, like that. Now take this part and flip it back and over, like that. And then the top part, flip it back and over in the other directions to create your head of your peacock. Okay, now this is the base of our bird, and the last little thing that we're going to do is to cut a little bit away from here where we'll be attaching the peacock's plume as the second part of this model. Alright, so the little cut that you're going to make, and I made a mark here, is just going to be a little half circle that you're going to cut out right here. But I'll go ahead and do that once I finish the second piece of this model. And very simply, all you're going to do is take another piece of origami paper and you're going to be accordion pleating it. Now take the accordion pleats that you just made and you're going to fold them in half. And what you might want to consider doing is to put just a few little pieces of like double-faced tape down here so that when you fold it together and press it together, you can open it up and it will fan out without opening in that center part there. Then take your peacock, the body of your peacock, where you've cut out your little semicircle, and the width of or the diameter of the little circle that you're making needs to be just enough so that this will fit down inside. So you fit this through the little hole like that, and then you can fan it out like so. Fan it out, and there you have your peacock. All right, so that was this one. That was a little, a lot going on today, but I like it. It's I think it's cute. Tomorrow we're doing twin sailboats, much less complicated, very little time factor involved at all. And in this case, one sheet of origami paper is going to make two models. So here today we had two pieces that made one model. Tomorrow we have one piece that will make two models. So I'll meet you back here tomorrow on Tuesday for a much easier project. See you then. Bye.